LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw on the road to Forbidden War 2. And we are kicking things off tonight with a contract signing for the WWE Championship match at the big event next weekend. It is the second to last Raw on the road to Forbidden War, which, as we know, will air on April 6th and 7th across two nights. Night 1 from the United Center in Chicago. Night 2 from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. So Samoa Joe, the man who will challenge for the gold, makes his way down to the ring. And he goes, of course, one-on-one with the WWE Champion. Der Ring General Gunther. Gunther storming down to the ring. The WWE Champ. So I suppose you and I have never been properly introduced, have we, Mr. Champion? Because you see, last time I was around here as a full-time competitor, last time we were on this same show, you and I, we never had the pleasure of crossing paths before my untimely release from the company, before I went my separate ways from the company. You never seemed to have the time to come face to face with me. But now I think I've done plenty to reintroduce myself to you after I've laid you out and choked you out 2 weeks ago. But if you need a reminder on who I am, if you need to be reminded what you are dealing with, if you need to be told just who you are facing at the Forbidden War 2, will allow me to Enough! I know just who you are, Samoa Joe. You are the most dominant, longest reigning world champion in the history of the LS11 universe. You were the Impact World Champion for 511 days. In the time that you were Impact Champion, I won and lost the Intercontinental title, and I won the WWE Championship. And now you're coming for that. I know just who you are. You're an incredible competitor. You're a dominant man inside and outside of this ring. You're a man who has met your match so few times in your career that you look past most of your opponents. But I assure you, I am not an opponent to look past. I am Der Ring General. I am the WWE Champion, the most dominant WWE Champion of the last many, many years. I have not been pinned. I have not been submitted in over a year. And Samoa Joe, I am the man that is going to remind you what it looks like to look at the rights at the Forbidden War. So it seems I've got a bit of a reputation around here then. Good! I'm glad no one's looking past 511 days just because it wasn't in the WWE history book. Good! But what I want you to remember, Gunther, and I want you to remember this, I want you to think about this, as in all the time that you've gone around and you've been the ring general, I have been a destroyer. I have seen guys like you come and go. I have fought guys like you in the past, and each and every time it always ends the same. They look at the lights, they're tapping out, they're passing out, they are finding out just what happens when they come face to face with Samoa Joe. So Gunther, I got a great deal of respect for you as a man, as a competitor inside this ring. I believe when you say that you think this man is sacred, that you believe that. I believe that you respect this ring. I believe that you respect this sport and you respect your opponents. But respect goes out the window when the bell rings on April 7th, and I hope you know that. Because when I step into Madison Square Garden, I am walking out for the first time with that WWE Championship. And I'm going to take it back to Wednesday nights to my new home, AEW Dynamite. And I'm going to win the AEW World title too, because there ain't enough World Championships in this world for Samoa Joe and Gunther. This is just business. I respect the hell out of you, but you got what I want. Well, why wait? I was just waiting for you to say the word. Oh, and here we go! Gunther and Samoa Joe! Champion and challenger going at it! And Samoa Joe grabbing the contract signing table, but Gunther taking him down, and Gunther whoa, Gunther, oh my goodness, Gunther with Samoa Joe up, taking him down. And the referee is trying to get some order between these two monsters. But they are not waiting. They are not waiting for Forbidden War 2. And Samoa Joe grabbing Gunther's WWE Championship. And Samoa Joe tries to throw Gunther's title at him. And Gunther launches himself at Joe. And now Gunther with Joe up against the contract signing table. And Gunther laying out Samoa Joe. And just like that, we're moving into our first match of the night. You're going to see, I'm experimenting a little bit tonight. I'll be open with that. Going to experiment with having a show that kind of flows a little better instead of just fading to black a lot. And we're kicking things off with Braun Strowman in some singles action. Braun Strowman, as we saw last week, is going to be part of the Meat Madness 8-man matchup at the Forbidden War 2 event in just a few nights' time. Of course, we've already seen most of the man announced for that. If you look on LS11universe.com, we're trying something a little different. We're announcing match cards now instead of just going through and doing it on Twitter, because I'm really trying to work my way away from that terrible website. And Braun Strowman finds himself tonight in a handicap match. But is it really a handicap match for Braun? We're going to find out. He's taking on NXT's Idris Enofe and Malik Blade. And now, I know the comments may say something about it. I'm aware there's a significantly better Malik Blade. I've tried to download it, and 2K is doing that thing. You probably know the thing. You've probably encountered it, where you click download on a character, the bar moves about an inch across your screen, and then just stops the download. Yeah, that's happening with all the really good Malik Blades. All three of them. It's really frustrating. But the one we've got looks fine. So Idris Enofe and Malik Blade, I believe this is the first time we're actually seeing them in LS11 Universe. I could be incorrect on that. They very well could have appeared on NXT recently, and I've just forgotten about it. I do 4 of these shows a week, plus try and do other things with my life, so, you know. Malik Blade and Idris Enofe going head-to-head with Braun Strowman right now in a handicap match. Got a hell of a card for you tonight as well. We're going to be seeing Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest later tonight. We're going to be seeing Deonna Purrazzo from TNA up against, or not from TNA, that's an old force of habit, isn't it? From AEW up against Indi Hartwell. Samoa Joe, or excuse me, Gunther's going to be in action in the main event against As Blade and Nove are trying their damnedest here against Braun. But Braun Strowman just fighting back like it's nothing here. Throws them into one another, kicks Blade in the back. And now Inofe with Braun into the corner. Kicked in the face, and Idris Inofe. Oh! Now Braun's turning it around. But our huge main event tonight, we're going to be seeing Gunther and Jey Uso, a rematch from Halloween Havoc. And Braun now throwing the two at one another. Braun grabs them each by the throat. Blade and Inofe, you're going for the ride, boys. Double choke slam from Braun. 1, 2. Oh, Inofe, what the hell do you think you're doing? What the hell does he think he's doing? He just managed to get up from the choke slam and broke up the pin. And Braun Strowman just going right back to dominating. Buddy, I think you should have just let your tag partner take the pin. Because Braun Strowman is dominating these poor boys right now. Choke slam to Blade. And Inofe is trying to fight back now. Idris Inofe. Springboard. Went for a forearm. Braun out of the way. And Braun. Now is Inofe. Choke slam to him. And Braun is laughing. Malik Blade grabs a chair. But the monster just clobbered him. Braun Strowman now grabs Malik Blade, throws him across the ring, knocks back Idris Inofe now, and Braun clobbers him as well. And Malik Blade brought that chair in the ring, and Braun Strowman, oh, Malik Blade grabs onto him now, and Malik Blade, no, Braun Strowman kicks him in the ribs now, and Braun grabs a hold of him. Braun Strowman's got him up. Oh, Malik Blade showing signs of life now. Malik Blade running in, trying to stop Braun. Sends him off the ropes. No, Braun able to avoid. Idris Inofe now with Braun into the corner now. And Idris Inofe. Blade and Inofe, bit of a miscommunication there. Blade goes into the corner. Kick to the ribs of Inofe. And Braun throws them into one another again. Oh boy, here we go again. You going for the ride a second time, gentlemen. Double choke slam. And now he covers Inofe. 1, 2, 3. Braun Strowman, these two guys, they tried their damnedest, but in the end, Braun Strowman is just a dominant force inside of that ring. And Braun Strowman just beats both of them at once. What a win there for Braun Strowman. Oh, and I think the newest entrant in Meat Madness has shown himself. There's Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs coming after Braun Strowman. Hobbs and Strowman, the meat is getting mad again. Hobbs and Strowman now brawling at ringside. Remember, a U.S. Intercontinental TNT or International title match awaits the winner of the Meat Madness match, as Hobbs and Strowman have spilled out here into the Raw crowd. And Powerhouse Hobbs knocking back Braun here. Hobbs and Strowman. Hobbs with a massive forearm strike knocks back Braun here, and Hobbs. No, Braun counters, and Braun. Oh, sends him into the stage. And Braun Strowman now throws Hobbs across ringside. And Braun Strowman now taking down Powerhouse Hobbs. And Strowman grabs onto Hobbs now. Braun Strowman dragging Hobbs around ringside. Braun. Braun and Hobbs now up on the Raw stage, and power with a right hook, and Powerhouse Hobbs. Look at the strength. No, Braun counters, and Braun takes him down again. Hobbs sidesteps and takes out the leg. Hobbs and Strowman. An absolute war here on Raw right now. And Powerhouse Hobbs, what is he doing with Braun now? Hobbs is dragging Braun around ringside. Hobbs taking him backstage. And Hobbs and Strowman now in the parking lot. Strowman thrown in that car, and Hobbs. Oh my God, Hobbs powerbombs him into the car. Hey! Watch the paint job, dummy. This car is brand new. In fact, it's worth more than your entire career. Let me talk to you. Walk with me, talk with me. So just 7 days. Pete Dunne delaying the match just 7 days. The megastar, the bruiserweight, one-on-one for the United States Championship. Yeah, 7 days. I become a 2-time United States Champion. 7 days, you're going to hear the 1, 2, 3 around the world with everybody saying, new United States Champion, LA Knight. Yeah. 7 days, a blood force trauma, bouncing him off the skull. Regal wants to get involved. Well, that's fine. I'll drop that old dummy too. I'll walk in here and I'll do what I did the first time I had that U.S. title won. 1, 2, 3 years ago now, yeah. I'll walk in here, and you know what I'll do? I'll walk in, and I'll defend against everybody. That guy we just saw in the parking lot there, whoever he is, I'll defend against him. I'll defend against you. I'll defend against you. I'll defend against whoever's from that camera. And you know what? I'll even defend against a guy like him. Yeah. And so now, here we go with our next matchup of the night. Here comes Johnny wrestling to the ring. Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano ready for action this evening. We know Johnny wrestling set for a matchup against either Gunther or Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble event in just 4 weeks, in just 4 weeks from Forbidden War, 5 weeks from right now. Johnny Gargano will look to become the WWE Champion. He'd be the first person in the modern universe to win both the WWE and World Heavyweight Championships. If you look at the past of LS11 Universe and the retro stuff, you'll see John Cena, Randy Orton, CM Punk have all done that already, as well as Edge. But Gargano could be the first person to do it in the modern series. Modern series being anything from 2K20 Episode 1 through now that doesn't take place in the past. But Gargano tonight is going one-on-one with one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, 1/4 of the Judgment Day, the Punisher of the Judgment Day, the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest, who is all on his own this evening. Damian Priest usually has Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, and new member Cora Jade by his side, but Finn Balor's seemingly a little busy, preoccupied with being BCOG in AEW with AJ Styles right now. The two of them trying to go after the AEW Tag Team Championships. Now Damian Priest all on his own. He asked Finn Balor where his loyalties lied last week, and Balor, he told Priest, I'm trying to bring gold to the Judgment Day, another set of titles to the Judgment Day. Balor trying to ensure everyone in Judgment Day that Damian Priest, or that AJ Styles and the rest of the OC, they're cool. Balor's cool with them, and everyone else should be too. So Damian Priest has made his way to the ring. Priest and Gargano, our next matchup here on Raw. So without any further ado, Damian Priest, Johnny Gargano. Here we go. Johnny Gargano runs in. Hurricane Rana to Damian Priest. Takes him down. Stalking now. Priest back to his feet. Take down to Gargano. Damian Priest now. Cover on Johnny wrestling. Cover for the 1. No. Gargano out before 1. Gargano with a super kick knocks him down. Now Johnny Gargano with an elbow drop knocks down Priest. Gargano now coming off the ropes. And DDT to Damian, taking him down. And Damian Priest catching Gargano on the rebound. Sends him into the corner. Damian Priest with a clothesline knocks him down. Gargano pulling himself back up to his feet now. Johnny Gargano back to his feet. Priest has got a hold of him now. And Priest choking him out in the ropes. Priest now grabs a hold of him. Pulls Johnny Wrestling in. Damian Priest gets him up and throws him down. Now Gargano's down. Damian Priest up to the middle rope. Priest looking to fly. Damian gets down though, and Gargano. Oh, they both launched at one another. Neither got the better of that. It looks like Priest got up a little faster though. And that was able to buy Priest time to grab Gargano, pull him in, and suplex, take him down. Damian Priest wiping off his feet, saying he's done here with Gargano. And Gargano getting back to his feet. Super kick to Damian. Gargano grabs the ropes. Johnny Gargano went for a drop kick. Priest out of the way, hits an elbow. Damian Priest has got him down now, and Priest rolls Gargano over into a cover now. Johnny Gargano's down. Cover one, no. Damian Priest grabs him though. Priest has got Gargano up. Gargano counters out of it. Gargano double axe handle into another. Grabs him, rolls him through, and kicks him in the head. Gargano's got him in the corner now though. Oh, what a drop kick. Makes him stay in the corner with that one. And Gargano with a barrage of drop kicks to Damian Priest. Damian Priest going out of the ring. Johnny Gargano dives to the outside, taking him down. Gargano getting Priest back up to his feet now. And Johnny Gargano grabs Damian Priest, throws him back in the ring. Gargano's got him down now. And Johnny Gargano. Slingshot spear attempt. Priest out of the way. Now Damian Priest has got him. Kicks him in the face. Elbow drop now from Priest. Now Gargano down now. Damian Priest with Johnny Gargano down. Drops the elbow on him again. Johnny Wrestling down now. Damian Priest has got him. Getting him back up to his feet now. Priest goes for him. Gargano counters now. Johnny Gargano. Elbow strikes. Knocking him back with jabs here. Gargano. Big elbow to Priest. Gargano hops over the top rope. And Johnny knocks back Damian Priest. There's the slingshot spear. Taking him down. Johnny Gargano has got Damian Priest down. Gargano turns him over with a kick. And Johnny Gargano into Gargano escape. Gargano escape in. Is Damian Priest going to be able to fight out of this? Gargano wrenching it in, trying to force the submission. Gargano's got the Gargano escape in on Damian Priest. Gargano got him in some serious trouble here. In the back of the head. Punch in the face. Knocks him down. Gargano getting back up. Knocked back by Priest. Damian Priest springboard. For a forearm strike now. Johnny Gargano back to his feet. Gargano. Here we go. Backslide. Cover on Priest. For the 1. For the 2. And no! Nearly got it. And Gargano now. Whoa. Grabs Priest. Gargano goes for him. Priest counters now. Damian Priest. Pulls Gargano in. And Damian. He's got him up. Damian Priest now. Razor's edge to Johnny Gargano. We'll cover now on Gargano. 1, 2. No! Priest nearly knocked off the #1 contender. And Johnny Wrestling starting to get back up to his feet now. Damian Priest went for a clothesline. Gargano with a German suplex knocks him back. And Johnny Gargano knocks him down now. Gargano back to his feet. Damian Priest and Johnny Gargano now. Priest clothesline! Wipes out Johnny Wrestling. Whoa, rolls him through though. Gargano cover on Priest. 1, 2. No! Nearly got him. Damian Priest super kick to Johnny Gargano. There's a hold of him now. Priest goes for him. Gargano takes him down. Elbow into the arm. Gargano's got him down now. Gargano sidesteps. Discus clothesline takes down Damian Priest. Gargano goes up to the top now. And Johnny Wrestling. Diving stomp to Damian. Into an elbow as well. Gargano's got him down. Turns him over with a kick now. And Johnny Gargano into Gargano. Escape on Damian Priest. And Johnny Gargano forces the submission. Johnny Gargano with the win. Gargano picks up the victory, reminds everyone why Gunther and Samoa Joe need to not look right past him. They got to be looking for him at the Royal Rumble. Big win there for Gargano, but straight from one way member into another. Because here comes one of Gargano's proteges from when he founded the Way back in Season 3. We haven't really seen her by his side as of late, though, usually teaming with Johnny's wife, Candice LeRae. Here comes Indi Hartwell to the ring. This young woman from Australia making her way down to the ring. She's a former women's tag team champion alongside Candice LeRae here in the LS11 universe. So Indi Hartwell coming down to the ring, ready for action. Hartwell tonight is going one-on-one with the AEW competitor that will be challenging for the Women's World Championship next weekend. The woman who will challenge for the Women's World title at Forbidden War next weekend, and that is the Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo on her way to the ring. Deonna Purrazzo, former TNA Knockouts champion, heading to the ring. Purrazzo looks to become WWE Women's World Champion at Forbidden War 2 in just under 2 weeks' time. It is crazy how close to the show we actually are at this point. It is 2 weeks from this past weekend, so 2 weeks from yesterday. Or 2 weeks from today, if you remember. Remember, members get 24 hours early access to Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. Deonna Purrazzo, we haven't seen her compete on Raw ever in LS11 Universe. She's competed in TNA, she's competed in AEW. She's never competed on Monday Night Raw. So Purrazzo and Hartwell one-on-one. Without any further ado, here we go. They lock up now. Indi Hartwell sent off the ropes. Deonna Purrazzo ducks her, and Purrazzo pops her up. Back body drop. Purrazzo briefly signed WWE Developmental back in 2019-2020. She was released in the Great Black Wednesday releases of 2020. And found her footing in TNA. Later joined AEW. Now Deonna grabs onto Indi, throws her over the top rope. Indi Hartwell counters with a right hook of her own now, and Indi Hartwell going up to the top rope. Deonna Purrazzo before Hartwell countered. Indi Hartwell, big boot there to Deonna. Now Indi Hartwell grabs a hold of her, pulls her in, and reverse DDT taking her down. Deonna Purrazzo now getting knocked back by Indi Hartwell here. Hartwell, forearm strikes, knocking her back. Shoulder plunk takes her down. Purrazzo's got her down, and Purrazzo taking a bow. But Indi grabs onto her now. Indi Hartwell scoops her up and sidewalk slam into a cover. Has her down here. Cover now for the one. No! Kick out from Deonna. And now Indi Hartwell goes for her. Gets caught. Deonna Purrazzo pulls her in, and Purrazzo, oh! Taking her down. Looked like she was going for a pile driver. It was like the Styles Clash without the legs getting pulled on that one. Cover on Indi for the one. Kick out from Hartwell. Indi Hartwell now rolling towards the ropes. Deonna follows her to the outside. And now here comes Deonna Purrazzo. Grabs Indi Hartwell, pulls her in, and slams her into the floor. Grabs a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet now. Indi Hartwell. No, counters. Sends Purrazzo into the barricade. Indi Hartwell now getting her back up to her feet here. Hartwell with Purrazzo. Back into the ring. Hartwell just kicked her in the face. Getting her back up to her feet now. Indi Hartwell. Right hook's connecting. Knocking back Deonna Purrazzo. Forearm strike. And kicks her in the ribs. Pulls her in. And hammerlock DDT from Hartwell. Catching Purrazzo now into the cover. 1, 2, no. Purrazzo pulling herself up in the corner now. Indi Hartwell coming in for clothesline, taking her down. And a knee strike. Back up to her feet now. Indi Hartwell, a kick in the ribs. Into a punch, knocking back Purrazzo. And now Deonna Purrazzo turns her around. Purrazzo grabs onto her, picks her up, and takes her down. Hartwell goes down now. Purrazzo turns her over with a kick. Deonna Purrazzo grabs onto her now and takes out the arm. Hartwell getting her back up to her feet now. Indi Hartwell kicks her in the ribs, punches her in the back. Getting her back up to her feet here. Chopping away at her now. Indi Hartwell knocks her back. Grabs onto Purrazzo. Throws her off the ropes and taking her down. Purrazzo runs in. Clothesline. Into another one. Indi Hartwell now. Clothesline again from Deonna Purrazzo now. And Indi Hartwell getting put up on the ropes now. Deonna Purrazzo runs her across the ring. Look at this. Purrazzo picks her right back up and does it again. Indi Hartwell staggers. Deonna turns her around now. Deonna Purrazzo into the armbar. Fujiwara armbar in on Hartwell. Is Indi Hartwell going to tap? Purrazzo's wrenching it back in on her. Indi Hartwell trying to fight free. Deonna Purrazzo's wrenching it in. She's going to pull the arm out of socket if Indi's not careful. Deonna Purrazzo scores the victory. Just like that, the Virtuosa gets the victory. Big win there for Deonna this evening. Managed to force the submission on Indi Hartwell. I've been told Deonna Purrazzo is going to come face to face with the Women's World Champion Roxanne Perez. So let's get her out here. I said let's get her out here. What's going on? Oh my God, well now we know why Roxanne's not coming out. Rhea Ripley! Rhea Ripley of Judgment Day assaulting Roxanne Perez, assaulting the Women's World Champion backstage. And Rhea Ripley just assaulting Roxanne. Remember last week, Rhea Ripley pinned her in that tag match. That's enough, Rhea! Leave her alone. Said it's enough. Think this is a game you really want to play? Roxy, you alright, kid? Alright, cool. What is it with aggressive Aussies around here? Well, speaking of aggressive Aussies, ladies and gentlemen, one member from the Meat Madness match. Bronson Reed marching down to the ring. The colossal Bronson Reed, former United States champion, making his way down to the ring. He will be one of the 8 men in the Meat Madness match. He gets to take on another mountain of meat here on Monday Night Raw tonight when he takes on 1/3 of Indus Sher, Veer Mahan, coming up next. I need to make like LS11 advertisements to play at points like that in the show, don't I? I still need to make a membership commercial. But here they come, Indus Sher to the ring, led by the man who main events Xander Mania this weekend, Jinder Mahal. Catch Jinder Mahal in action on WWE Live most weekends for members. But more importantly, March 30th, this upcoming weekend, you can catch him against yours truly, the main event of Xander Mania 8 for the first ever LS11 Grand Champion to be crowned. So Jinder marching down to the ring. Veer and Sangha by his side. It is Veer Mahan in action this evening. Veer and Bronson Reed without any further ado. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. Oh, and Veer out of the gate. Reminding us why we gotta fear Veer. But Bronson Reed back to his feet, knocks him back. Bronson, shoulder block, taking him down. Veer and Bronson now going back and forth here. Bronson knocks him in the corner. Big splash, taking him down. And elbow into the back, knocks him down. Bronson Reed now. Veer going into the bottom rope, and the former U.S. champion in pursuit. Bronson Reed now grabs a hold of Veer, and Bronson, oh, taken down. Veer goes up to the top rope now. Bronson back to his feet, and Veer tries to fly. Bronson gets out of the way. Bronson now elbows into the back as Sangha just took off the turnbuckle pad. And referee John Cohn's got to figure out if he wants to do something about that, because right now Bronson Reed just drops Veer right down in the center of the ring. Bronson Reed grabs onto him now, and Bronson punching Veer in the head. Veer goes down now, and Bronson getting him back up to his feet here. Bronson Reed pulls him in, and Veer counters into a back body drop as Jinder goes around ringside now, and Jinder trying to take off a turnbuckle pad. Bronson Reed takes a swipe at Jinder now. Veer, whoa, went for the $1 million arm. Down he goes. And Jinder and Bronson now arguing. You know, Jinder, one of those 102 losses you got to your name, one of them came from this guy. As now Veer has got a hold of Bronson. Oh, don't worry, 103 comes this weekend, buddy. Bronson now grabs onto Veer. Powerbomb! And Bronson Reed to the top. Tsunami! 1, 2, 3. And just like that, just like it was nothing, Bronson Reed with the win. Bronson Reed dominates his way to that victory. Could we be looking at a favorite for Meat Madness next weekend? It's very likely we are. Bronson Reed with the victory. We got plenty more coming up here on Raw. Our main event, Gunther and Jey Uso, is just moments away. Hey, Phil! Damian, you want to explain why you got involved in Judgment Day business earlier? You want to explain why Rhea decided to stick her nose into a match that had none of her business earlier? Don't you go changing the subject on me, punk. It's cute that you think I'm intimidated by you. Don't you say that again. You want to keep sticking your face and your nose where it doesn't belong. I'll put a stop to it next week. Oh, is it a date? I'm gonna beat you to a bloody pulp. I hope you try. And just like that, we find ourselves in our main event of the evening. Here comes main event Jey Uso to the ring. Jey Uso getting a chance to win the match he had at Halloween Havoc a few weeks ago. They're running it back tonight. Jey Uso and the Ring and Roll Gunther. Running it back for, not for the WWE title this evening, though. Jey Uso just getting a chance to essentially try and set himself up for a future match for the title. And so now Jey Uso heading down to the ring. Jey and Gunther. What a rematch we got coming up. These fans, they love Jey Uso. He's won them over in the last 5 or so months here since going solo. And he's been one of the fastest rising stars of Season 5. One of the unexpected rising stars of Season 5 as well. Jey Uso, ready for the main event tonight. But is he ready to try and take down Der Ring General? We know Gunther goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe next weekend at Forbidden War 2. We saw Gunther and Joe face-to-face earlier tonight with the contract signing. And now Gunther has another match on his hands. Last week, Samoa Joe was in action. Next week, it's the big go-home show. Remember, next Monday, not going to be early access for members. It's going to be a premiere. Next Monday, the final Raw before Forbidden War. So Gunther storms his way down to the ring. Gunther and Jey, I've been looking forward to this rematch since it was announced. It's going down. These fans chanting yeet for Jey Uso. Without any further ado, it's our main event. Here we go. Big clothesline there from Jey. Jey goes for a super kick. Gunther out of the way. Gunther immediately now. Crossface. Crossface in on Jey. Gunther going for a submission early on. Jey rolls out of it. Kicks Gunther in the ribs. Super kick knocks him back, and Jey hits him with a punch in the face. Jey Uso taking down Gunther now. Jey goes for a chop. Gunther kicks him. Knocking him back. Super kick from Gunther. And went for a knee strike. Nobody home. And now Jey firing away at him now. Jey Uso. Oh, went for shades of his cousin with that one. And now Gunther right back into the crossface. Jey in trouble. Gunther going for it again. Jey rolls back through. Kicks him in the ribs. Jey knocking him back now. Jey coming off the ropes. Big leaping clothesline takes him down. Now Jey knocking him back. Kicks him in the ribs. Gunther answers back though. Gunther grabs him and German suplex to Jey Uso. And Jey Uso pulling himself under the bottom rope. Jey getting back up to his feet now. Here comes Gunther. No! Jey counters. Jey Uso now grabs the WWE Champion. Headbutt taking him down. Jey now back to his feet, and Jey kicking away at him here. Jey Uso kicks down Gunther. Jey's got him down. Gunther back to his feet. Jey runs in. Gunther's got him, and massive lariat there from the WWE Champion. Rolls Jey over into a cover now. Gunther. Cover on Jey for the one. No. Gunther telling him to stay down here. Jey starting to pull himself back up. Jey Uso caught now by Gunther, and Gunther pulls him in, grabs Jey, launches him over the top rope now, and Gunther with Jey, right hook. Pulls him in, and back body drop on the apron. And now back into the ring he goes. Gunther now following Jey back in, and Jey starting to get back up to his feet. Gunther's got him. Gunther, neckbreaker to the challenger. And Jey goes down. Gunther's got him. Jey starting to get back up though, but Gunther goes for a right hook. Jey counters. Super kick. And right hook takes him down again. And now Jey Uso putting the boots to Gunther here. Jey's got Gunther down now, and Jey Uso with Gunther down, kicking away. Jey's got the boots now, grabs onto Gunther, getting him back up to his feet now, and there's a chop. Jey runs in, Gunther's got him up, and Gunther with the last symphony. Cover on Jey Uso. 1, 2, kick out from Jey. And Gunther's got him down now, grabs a hold of him, slamming him down by the back of the head. Jey goes down now, Gunther with Uso down now, and Jey Uso. Oh, Gunther's got him by the head. Jey jabs him, knocks him back, and Jey. Whoa, Gunther ducks him. And power slam to Jey Uso. And now Gunther slamming him down by the head again. Jey down again now. Gunther's got him down. Jey getting picked back up to his feet, and Gunther kicked in the ribs now, and Jey Uso hits the ropes, and spear! No! Gunther countered. And now Gunther grabs Jey Uso, dragging him towards the center of the ring. Gunther's got him down, counters Jey. Big drop kick there. Into a cover on the champion. Jey's got him down now, cover. 1. No, Gunther kicks out. And Jey coming back in now. Big drop kick again, takes him down. Gunther getting up. Super kick from Jey. Jey Uso getting him back to his feet now, and Jey Uso turns him around, pulls him in, pops him up. Neck breaker takes him down. Cover by Jey. Here we go. 1, 2. No! Gunther kicks out at 2. Jey's got him down now. Gunther rolling out of the ring, and Jey. These people cheering for Jey Uso, who dives out onto Gunther. And Jey taking him down now. Jey Uso kicking away at him here. Gunther back to his feet. Jey runs in. Drop kick to the floor. And now Jey. Spear! No! Gunther leapfrogged it. Gunther grabs him, and what a lariat to Jey Uso. Referee at the count of 6. Jey is down 7. And Gunther. Submission on the floor. 8 count. Jey back to his feet. Back in at 9. And now Gunther and Jey both back in the ring. Referee was in the way. Gunther nails the lariat. Turns Jey over now, and Gunther takes out the arm. Gunther grabs him though. Jey grabs him. Sweeps the leg up to ring general. And Jey has got him down now. Jey Uso kicks away at him. Both men back to their feet, and they collide. Gunther kicks him in the ribs though, and Gunther countered. Jey. Uppercut. He's down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Jey Uso with a chop to Gunther. And now Gunther and Jey trading strikes. Oh, and Jey with a super kick knocks down the champion. Jey gets Gunther back up to his feet now, and Jey chopping him. Jey firing away now at the WWE champion. Gunther backing him towards the corner though, and Gunther, oh no, has Jey in the rear naked choke, and you know this is a direct message being sent to Samoa Joe right now. But Jey Uso headbutts his way out of it. And now both men back to their feet. Jey finally gets him with the spear. 1, 2. Gunther stays in it. And Jey slowly pulling himself up to the top rope. Jey Uso. Gunther's getting back up now, and Jey, oh, sent crashing off the top rope. Gunther gets him back up to his feet, and Gunther with the last symphony. Cover on Jey. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, the WWE Champion wins in the main event. That's going to do it for Monday Night Raw tonight, folks. Thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow for NXT. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.